or debt problems? Talk to us for professional, affordable assistance. Ask yourself, do you want financial freedom? Ask yourself, what is keeping you back? Now ask yourself, if you had no debt, what could you achieve? Buy a new house? Invest in your child's educational future? Let DCGsa help you today to start making your dreams possible. DCGsa assists in reducing your debt installments and interest rates. Visit dcgsa.co.za. Debt Counselling Group South Africa is an NCR registered debt counsellor.
Hello.
Hi Gary, how are you?
I'm fine. You see, you just press this button on a Monday and there is coffee and all.
There we go, yeah.
Yes, thank you for the coffee.
It's a pleasure. Hope you're enjoying it.
Yes, well, it's finished.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that was quick.
No, it was good though.
Is it?
No, it wasn't very hot.
In Afrikaans I would ask you, do you have a blikkill?
A blip kill, yeah. My wife thinks that my throat is made of steel because when I drink tea and coffee, I finish it very quickly.
It just goes down.
It's got to be hot.
Yeah.
You don't, yeah. Listen, I've got some questions for you today, but first of all, listeners must watch.
Yes, another to Carl and Alicia. They're already watching.
Hey, oh.
Yes.
So, Money Matters by DCGsa. Go
That's
have a
it.
look on Facebook, like the page, follow the video. All the videos are there from weeks and weeks and weeks gone by.
Yes.
You can see how we put on weight and then lose it and put it on and wait and compare the videos.
You see how the year goes on, eh?
Yes. Anyway, listen, I've got some questions for you today.
That's
And I
good.
think these are questions that a lot of people might be wanting to know because on every second corner these days you find a debt counsellor. Okay. So let's find out a little bit about DCGsa and who you guys are. Where and how did DCGsa start?
Okay, well, Gary, to give you, let's start with my background and by answering that question as well. So when I started, I have a background of, I did my BCom law, I did finances and all of that, and here the National Credit Act came about and it was perfect because my whole personality is to assist consumers. I've got the financial and the legal background, so this really suited what I do. Then I bought a load of franchises. Unfortunately, they didn't do for me what I did for them. And at the end of 2010, I started Debt Counselling Group South Africa. So in essence, we started basically, I had one employee and now we've got 8 offices across South Africa, mostly based in the Eastern Cape. So Debt Counselling Group South Africa, we basically started off by assisting consumer to consumer. And obviously those consumers are family members, colleagues, friends, and like Link FM has become one of our family members, I would say. That is how most people came to know about DCGsa. And it grew from there. And from 2014, basically, we've been nominated and we came second as one of the best debt counsellors in the country. And we're the only one in the Eastern Cape that's ever been in the top 10 of large debt counselling firms across South Africa. So what we do is we help people, and that turns back and say thank you for helping us, and in essence that's what DCGsa stands for, affordable assistance, what our slogan says as well. So that's how we started and where we came from and how we got where we are today, thanks to the consumers and the people we've helped and put back on their feet.
Okay. So I've seen the adverts on the newspaper and radio and whatever. Are all debt counsellors connected?
Gary, I think the only connection basically is that we are all supposed to be registered with the National Credit Regulator. So we all have an NCR DC registration number.
Okay.
We are supposed to. There's lots of people that say they are debt counsellors, or maybe they were debt counsellors, they were one-man shows, closed their doors and still practice as if they are registered debt counsellors, but they are not. So no, debt counsellors aren't connected except for they need to be registered with the National Credit Regulator. And DCGsa, Debt Counselling Group South Africa, our branches are all connected. But no, we are not linked to any other debt counsellor.
Okay. So how do I know then that I've got the right one?
Firstly, look at the colours. Is it purple and green? and ask, does Casper le Grange work there? Is he the registered debt counsellor? We've had a lot of consumers that go to other debt counsellors and then they come to us afterwards and said, "Oh, we thought you were the people I went to," because when I asked them, "Are you the guys on Link FM or that I saw on the Daily Dispatch or on the Go and Express or the Herald or any of those or on TV?" And they say, yeah, come.
Oh,
and
serious?
then they sign up with those people and they put in a very bad spot. Sometimes we need to help them out. So make sure that if they claim they are us, ask them, what is the colors of your logo, purple and green? And think a year or so ago, me and you had that competition. What is the colors of DCGsa? And people still don't know. And then also, do I work there? Am I the registered head counsellor? Ask them, who's the registered head counsellor? If it's not myself, then maybe you at the wrong head counsellor. Like I said, we're the only one in the Eastern Cape that's ever been nominated and came in the top 10 by our consumers and the credit providers. So not just one side, all the sides that we deal with.
Okay. Are you registered with anyone? Like belonging to any associations, that sort of thing?
Yes, like I mentioned earlier, we are registered with the National Credit Regulator. My registration number is 1560. And then I'm also a member of the CASA, Debt Counselling Association of South Africa, which is the association that most debt counsellors belong to. There is 2 other smaller associations, but we belong to the CASA, and our registration number there is 0403. So we belong to association, we are registered with the regulator, we do things the right way, and we are full members of the CASA. Most other smaller debt counsellors are partial members. So ask them if they are full members of an association, which has, it is in most cases a lot more strict than just being an associated member. Okay.
Okay. Is there a simple way to tell us, how do I know if I need DCGsa?
Okay. So what does the National Credit Act say? Who can apply basically for debt counselling? Well, you don't always need debt counselling to come to DCGsa. Maybe you just need assistance with your budget. You have no idea where your money is going to. Come to us. The National Credit Act says if you foresee yourself in the near future defaulting on any account, you need the assistance of a debt counsellor.
What's a default?
So have you missed a payment? Or, and this is where most people make the mistake, I am coming out, everything is still up to date, but how have you paid for those accounts? Have you made loans or utilized your overdraft or credit card to buy your necessities, for example, groceries or school fees? If the answer is yes, then you should have been at our doorstep. And if you need to borrow to survive, then yes, you do need our assistance. The scary thing is, Gary, we've got 23 million working South Africans. Currently 10.7 million of those consumers are in arrears with at least one account for more than 3 months.
Wow.
I believe even on Link FM last week, the National Credit Regulator gave that information over the news. So that's a very scary situation to be in, because if you are in default with one account, you need our assistance. For more than 3 months, you should have come 6 months ago, but it's never too late. Take that step today. Stop hiding away. Stop thinking my problem's going to go away, or hoping for your next bonus, or hoping for a better job with a bigger salary. That won't solve your problem. 3 to 6 months later, you'll be in deeper trouble.
Yeah.
And that is what we are seeing. I'm not saying that you will be the exception, but that is the norm. That is the norm what we are seeing. And maybe you can get out of your debt. Maybe you just need some guidance, and that is what we are there for. We don't just sign up consumers. Our assessments are obligation free. We're there to give you guidance. If you don't need our services, that's fine. Don't be scared. Don't be ashamed. Rather keep your house and your car than be scared and come to us when there's already a summons out, because I won't be able to protect you on that specific account then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, and time's running short, but next week, I think next week we must talk about, when you ignore those phone calls and the letters and all that sort of stuff.
I think
about that, because I think a lot of people do that.
especially now, end of January.
Yes.
It's been a double month.
No,
Lots
no,
of
they
people
were
got paid early in December.
There were 36 weeks in this month. I counted.
Yeah, I think most people feel exactly the way you feel, Gary.
I saw a funny picture on Facebook the other day with a whole lot of, it was from a war movie or something, but it was one of those memes, and there were like 20 helicopters coming out of the distance in single file, like coming to, and it said, January's debit orders on the way.
Waiting for your payday.
Yes.
Yeah, that I think is exactly how lots of people feel. It's a war against their debt, and it never feels like they're winning.
And you know what? I think a lot of people are in the same boat.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to talk about it because they think, can't talk about that, can't do it, I'd rather just ignore the call or try to fix it myself. But I think people would be surprised if they knew just exactly how many people are in the same situation as they are.
And
So now they must get in touch.
Yeah, just exactly on that point. Don't think many people realize that if you are on default for more than 2 months and you sell your house or you pay up those accounts, for a further 5 years that negative data will remain against your profile. However, if you pay up your debt through this wonderful process of debt counselling, 21 business days after you've paid up your unsecured debt, your loans, credit cards, all of that, and your vehicle, maybe you've got your home loan left, we can issue you with a clearance. 21 business days thereafter, you can apply for vehicle finance or a home loan. And people don't realize that because your negative information completely gets removed. Show those accounts are paid up and has always been in good standing. And like you rightly say, people think they can sort out their own things, and before they know it, they're in a worse off situation. Or they've paid up their debt, but then they can't get that house and they can't get the car, and that was the reason they paid up their debt, to get those things. Now they anyway need to wait a further 5 years to get that off their credit bureau. So yeah, very important thing. So get in touch with us, Gary. What is our telephone number?
086 100 1047.
That's it. Or they can send us a WhatsApp on 061 432 8499, or send us an email
to help at DCGsa.co.za.
Made a little fumble there.
Help at DCGsa. I must be human. .co.za.
I can't believe you're human, Gary. That's news. It must be 2019 taking its toll on you. Yes, or go to our website www.dcgsa.co.za. Send us a callback request on there. So maybe you're sitting at work, pop us an email, go to our website, we can phone you back, or you can send us a WhatsApp. Maybe you just want us to phone on a specific time, let us know and we can assist you. One of our friendly consultants can assist you. Don't be afraid, rather do the assessment, know what your financial situation is, and then make an informed decision. So Gary, the financial scripture of the week comes from Matthew 7 verse 7. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened to you. Good. Matthew 7 verse 7.
Go highlight it.
Yeah, very important. Actually, funny story. I think it's Matthew 7 verse 8 or 9 says, which father will give his son a stone when he asks for a bread?
Yeah.
And I actually used that on my dad when I needed more pocket money. I wrote that to him when I think it was 12, and till today he's kept that letter. I want to go to the movie.
A financial scripture.
Yes, I sent him a scripture when I was 12. I want to go to the movies with my friends, and my father didn't give me the pocket money because he said you need to learn the hard way. So Matthew has got a big impact in my life as well. So very important scripture. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. Very important.
Okay.
Believe.
Yes,
and don't forget.
No Spend Tuesday.
That's it.
Right? Yeah.
And DCG will also be giving training sessions for young adults later this year, ages 17 to 27. Also, send us an email or send us a WhatsApp. Email is help@dcgsa.co.za if you or your company is interested, even if it's groups older than 28. Please send us the interest that you want to attend something like that, and we'll get in touch with you.
And you can do that on help@dcgsa.co.za.
That's it.
Alrighty. Casper, thank you so much.
Have a blessed week, Gary.
And you too.
Hopefully
Thanks, man.
February is going to be good for all of us, seeing that the petrol price
Oh, well,
is
it
also
is
coming
shorter.
down.
There's only 28 days in February.
Yeah.
Or is
Okay.
it a leap year this year?
Catch up on this 36 weeks we had in January.
Yes, for sure. Now listen,
Uh-huh.
right. Just coming back quickly to when you were young and you wanted to go to the movies. Brings me back to that question about the movie tickets.
Yes.
Yeah. So what was your answer?
6.
6. Okay, listeners, if you've just tuned in, I'm going to ask it one more time and we'll give the answer just before 5. A family of women are buying movie tickets. There are 4 mothers, 2 grandmothers, and 4 daughters. Okay? 4 mothers, 2 grandmothers, and 4 daughters. What is the minimum amount of tickets they can possibly buy? You say 6.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Right. We've got other answers here. Thomas says 20.
Ooh.
Okay. The Red Rooster
20.
says they need more than 1 ticket. Amanda says 4 tickets. Stella says 10. And Kim Elof says 6. So, what do you say?
I think Mr. Elof is on the right track.
Mrs.
Sorry. Mrs. Elof.
Kimberly. Short for
Oh,
Kimberly.
Kimberly, okay.
A family of women buying movie tickets. There are 4 mothers, 2 grandmothers, and 4 daughters. Now, don't just add those numbers up, okay? Because remember, some of the daughters will be mothers, and some of the mothers will be daughters, and grandmothers, whatever.
Exactly.
Okay,
So it must be 6.
So 4 mothers, 2 grandmothers, 4 daughters. What is the minimum amount of tickets they can possibly buy? Thank you, Casper.
And thank you to the viewers.
And the listeners.
That's it. See you next week.
This is on television.
Matters was proudly brought to you by DCGsa. Finding solutions to your debt problems. Talk to us for professional, affordable assistance.
Besoek ons webtuiste